everyone doing today? You are now listening to Midday Mimosas on WHBC 96.3 HD3, the most poppin' entertainment news show on the college airways, where we talk about the latest news, music, and the craziest celebrity news. Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Miss Alicia Marie, and here are my beautiful co-hosts.
What's up, world? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Amber from the Burbs.
What's up, world? It's Jamara.
And y'all, okay, so today, we have a very, very special guest, and he goes by the name of Childish Major. Hey, how are you today?
What's going on, y'all?
How you doing today?
I'm feeling great.
How long you been in DC? How you been messing with it?
Yeah, I went out last night. Where'd
you go? Where'd you go?
I went to stadium.
Okay. You should have on Thursdays.
You should.
Thursdays they got the free pasta and the free wings.
Yeah.
They got free pasta and free wings
on Thursdays.
Free pasta, free wings, free wings, and $3 Henny shots.
Yeah, you should definitely went on Thursday. Thursdays was out there.
If I had control of that, I definitely would have went on a Thursday. But I had me a little salmon plate in there. I threw a little money. It was cool. It was straight.
But we're so happy to have you here with us today. Thank you for coming, speaking with us, coming in, and we can have a nice little conversation with you.
What's
okay?
up? What you got for me?
So my first question is just tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell the people, introduce yourself. Who is Childish Major?
Childish Major, artist, producer. I'm from South Carolina. I've been in Atlanta for like 8 years. That's where I came up. Yeah, just taking over the music game right now. That's the whole plan right now.
Okay, so we know you grew up on people like James Taylor and have inspirations ranging from Marvin Gaye to the Neptunes, but when or even how did your interest of all genres of music arise?
It just came from my family. So on my mom's side, I was raised in the church, and then on my dad's side, he was just into hip hop and rap and stuff like that. But also the old school Isley Brothers, Marvin and Stevie. So that's how I caught that. And then I had aunts that was into music. So everybody was always just introducing me into new music. So that's it's just natural.
Cool.
It's me. Okay, yeah. It's known that your dad also made music. Was there any advice that he gave you when you came to creating your own stuff?
None.
Okay.
It wasn't none. Nah, I mean, I would say the biggest thing he gave me was an ear, you know what I'm saying, putting me on music when I was younger, but it wasn't like, yo, do this, do that, do this,
Okay. So getting into Childish Major as a producer. Now, some of your records, if you all don't know, you don't even know it, which is the first one that really popped off for you.
Mm-hmm.
You did Friends and For Your Eyes Only for J. Cole. These next ones, I was really excited to know that you did because I think J.I.D is a legend.
That's your guy?
Yeah, that's my guy. You did Never, Meditate, and Hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
You did Trial for Boz and J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
You did a couple tracks for EarthGang and Jeezy as well.
Yep, they're my dogs.
So I know coming up, you worked with Fruity Loops in the beginning. Is that still what you do?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Nah, Fruity Loops. What you know about Fruity Loops?
I know a little bit.
You know about
a little bit.
You be on Fruity Loops?
A little bit.
Oh, it should be making beats. That's fine. But yeah, nah, Fruity Loops, FL Studio still. I dabble with Pro Tools a little bit now, but for the most part, just sticking to my guns,
Okay.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right. Yeah.
Now I think it's dope that a lot of the artists you work with, the rising artists like J.I.D, EarthGang, Black, and Isaiah Rashad, they were kind of friendships for you in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you say about the importance of networking across, and how did Atlanta really help your networks?
Atlanta helped my network in the craziest way because when I first moved there, I didn't really know too many people, and it was just I was just bringing, I guess, my Twitter family into fruition when I moved to Atlanta. So I met this group called 29, which was they were underground but still buzzing in the streets in Atlanta. They kind of just had the youth, but they would spread the word about me as far as production and stuff. So that's kind of how I met a lot of people within the underground, or people that were coming up. And then when I once I did You Don't Even Know, that kind of gave me a upper hand on the industry side of the music game. You know what I'm saying? But
So what
I think it's.
I'm sorry, no.
I was gonna say it's just super important to network across instead of trying to network up. You know what I'm saying? Your peers are the ones who are gonna carry you.
For sure.
So what are some things that you like artists to do to give their producers public credibility? Because we have a lot of these songs that really be popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
They really be the producer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might say a couple bars on the line, but people really mess with the song because of the beat. So do you feel that artists should give the producers public credibility?
I think you should always shout out the producer because it ain't no song without the producer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chris Beats in the room. Shout out to Groove in the room, who are also producers. But that's a big thing that I advocate because I come from the production world, you know, before the artistry. And I know what it's like to be left off of a record as far as like credibility. So it's like why do I always have to tell people that I did something and them not believe me? You know what I'm saying? Like the artist should be out here championing the producer, you know.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, now I also think it's pretty dope that you kind of get to know the artist you write for before working with them. Is that something you feel that's just for you, or do you feel like if other writers did that, music in general would be better?
I think music would definitely be better because for one, a song, just when somebody, it's the same way you listen to music. When you listening to something and you singing it to yourself or you singing in the shower, however, when you feel it, you just going that much harder. You know what I'm saying? It's just a feeling. So it's like if you're singing a happy song and you're sad, it's gonna come through in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so you've mentioned in interviews that producers have a voice. Do you think producers are utilizing their voice in the right way, if at all?
I think some of us are, but I also feel like there's not enough education on even what, you know what I'm saying, what we go through as producers. You know what I'm saying? Even there's producers who are popping who don't know their business. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why things like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of A3C, the hip hop festival in Atlanta. Stuff like that is super important where you go to like panels and really get educated on, you know, what's going on all outside of the music portion of music, you know what I'm saying? Which is funny to say, the music portion, the outside of the music portion.
Yeah.
But okay, guys, we'll be right back with Childish Major. We are not done with you yet. Don't think we are.
That's all good.
We still got some more coming, but we'll be right back. His song No Nothing is coming up. Stay tuned, y'all. This is Midday Mimosas on WHBC 96.3 HD3. What's up, world? What's up, DC? What's up, Howard University? How is everyone doing today? You are now listening to Midday Mimosas on WHBC 96.3 HD3 with your girl, Miss Leach Marie, and here are my beautiful co-hosts.
What's up, world? What's up, everybody? It's Amber from the Birds.
What's up, world? It's Jamara.
And like we said before, we have the amazingly talented Childish
I'm
Major.
all that.
Yes!
All that.
And a bag of chips, okay?
And a bag of chips.
Oh, I can't even do it. All right. I can barely do it.
Okay.
But yeah, we have some more questions for you, so
What's up?
let's get off.
Alright, so getting into Childish Major as the artist.
Okay.
Now, as you dabble more into becoming an artist, you made a shift from just asking people, you know, check out my work, what you think, to just like showing it off.
Right.
So how did you build that confidence to do that?
Bouncing ideas off my team. Bouncing ideas off my peers, you know, like Isaiah and other artists that I know, just playing them stuff and just seeing the reaction from them kind of, you know, help build my confidence in myself. Like, okay, I really got something. Okay. And from there, just started just playing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what is your typical process when creating a track as an artist? Because, you know, some artists, you know, they gotta have their snacks or they gotta be in a certain zone. They have to be in a certain mood. So, like, what is your process when creating a track?
Silver tequila.
Fact.
Honestly.
Period. All right.
Silver tequila.
Same notes.
Let us be
What are you
friends.
getting at for sure. Oh, for sure. Maybe like some American deli and some Simply lemonade.
And that, and all of that will help you get into the process of
I don't necessarily need that stuff, but it's a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. That's probably usually what's in the studio.
Cool.
Okay, now in your music, why do you gravitate more to melodies instead of stirring cadences?
Because R&B is my life. It's life. I wish I could sing way better, and I would be doing way more. I would be that guy just running through the whole song if I could sing like that, but I can't. But since I can't, I add melodies to my cadences and stuff like that.
Okay. With your music, you want people to connect with people and write songs that make them feel how you feel. Why do you think the interaction is so important, not just for you, but in general?
Because that's what people listen to music for, is to feel it, you know. I feel like without feeling, like what is it? Even the stuff that might seem, you know, quote unquote mumble rap, it's just like it makes you feel something. That's why people love it.
Have you ever had a track that you just played on replay for like a very long time until you figured out like what you was about to do to it? Like,
if I had to think like that, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, like most of the songs that y'all heard like from the project and stuff like that, they were probably like the more easily flowing songs. If I have to think about it too much, I probably don't need to do it.
Okay. Now, your debut album, Wusa, focuses on the stresses of anyone following their dreams, from making money, hence the $ in the title,
For sure.
and trying to become the best of the best, but ultimately just calming down and meditating and taking a break. Now, with the rise of mental health in hip-hop, what do you think of that, and what things do you do to kind of keep a level head?
Pray.
Facts.
Pray. Vent to the people that are willing to listen. Listen to music. You know, just chill, take time off if need be. For real.
Sure. Now, you talk a lot about your journey and being taken seriously and kind of proving yourself creatively.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel would be the ultimate switch for that, for the public, the industry, and your peers?
I'm trying to understand the question a little bit better.
So you talk a lot about being taken seriously. What do you think would it take for people to take you seriously?
To take me seriously? I think it's just persistence. Persistence and actually just showing off the quality, which I feel like we're doing right now. I think we're there. I think now it's for me to, okay, I got the eyes now. Now I got to execute on this next project, you know? So I think that's like the most important thing. It's like, just to not drop the ball. I got it. Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get more into like you being as an artist and a producer. So what would you describe your sound as both?
I don't know. Soul, but still, I mean, youthful. It's like R&B and rap mixed together. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's just so amazing.
It's always weird describing your own
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like,
But I think that is an
if people tell
accurate
you to describe
description.
yourself in one word, what would you say?
I don't even know.
me? Goofy.
That's the adjective you want to use?
Yeah, I'm a cornball sometimes. Yep.
I
Definitely.
can appreciate that.
Yeah,
She's like, for real.
No, for real. Like, and I'm
Yeah,
not.
she really.
Thank you. Like, no, seriously.
I mean,
I guess.
I got one for her.
Oh, God.
You're-
Okay. That's what we know.
pause.
I love you.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, so-
Peace.
I think it's dope that your humility kind of shines through you making music as an artist but still being a producer, because you may like outsource musicians for your production. So why do you think live instrumentation is important?
That's where the soul comes from. It's like, I don't know, you could make something sound like a real instrument, but it's nothing like having somebody really playing it because they feeling it when they're playing it. It's like, you can't make that in the lab, you know?
Is it content or production more important to you, and why?
It's content or production. Content is way more important than, man, I gotta take that back. I wouldn't say content is way more important than production. To me it is. Because, I mean, they work hand in hand, honestly. They work hand in hand. But, like, if the music sounds good and there's no content, it's like, oh, okay, I love the production. But when the content is good, like they're actually talking about something that matches up with the way that the music sounds, it's like that's perfect marriage.
So what do you think it'll take for people to be more open about producers becoming artists?
Artists taking the approach of actually being an artist and not just saying because I made this for so and so that I can make this for myself, and really like starting to tell their stories. That's what I love about Kanye so much, is that he was telling his story, his journey, you know what I'm saying, about production, about, you know, what he dealt with in his day-to-day life. It's like it's just how I feel, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you're telling your story, it gives some people to gravitate, really gravitate towards you as a person, and not just the fact that you make music for other people. You can make music for yourself. Because when you seem like that, it's like, of course you can make music, because you make music for other people. But when they feel you, it's different.
Cool. So, okay, make sure you keep it locked. This is Midday Mimosas on WHBC 96.3 HD3.
Yeah.
What's up, world? What's up, DC? What's up, Howard University? How's everyone doing today? You are now listening to Midday Mimosas on WHBC 96.3 HD3 with your girl, Miss Alicia Marie. And we are not done with Childish Major yet.
But we're wrapping it up.
But thank you for participating in What Would Midday Mimosas Do? And actually participating, because sometimes we have people come in here and they be like real shy, or they don't want to say a lot.
Oh no, that was crazy.
But yeah, we like to have so thank you for that. But we about to wrap it up. But one of our questions is, do you still have aspirations to develop artists now that you've become your own?
Yes, but just deciding not to do it simultaneously. Focusing on myself and then figuring out how I could help myself. What's the actual way of perfecting this, and then doing it for somebody else after I figure it out. Yeah.
Okay, you're currently on a sold-out tour with Billie Eilish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, outside of money and promotion, are there any aspects of touring that really are fulfilling for you?
Connecting with the fans after the shows, connecting on this particular tour, a lot of parents are bringing their kids to the show and hearing what the parents have to say about, my set and everything, and getting the green light for their kids to be, rocking with my music is dope. I say connecting with the fans is that's the most fulfilling part, and then coming to schools when I have time and stuff and connecting with you all is the best parts.
Okay, now after the success of You Only Know, you mentioned that building relationships with people that you looked up to was like the best part. Looking at all you've accomplished since, what would you say is the most fulfilling thing on the path you're on right now?
The most fulfilling thing is hearing how people relate to my music. That's probably the most fulfilling. Like, it's a whole different experience than people telling me they rock with a beat that I did or something like that. Having somebody tell you, that a lyric helped them or a song helped them is totally different feeling.
So what can fans expect from Childish Major in 2019?
The glow up.
Okay.
Off top.
I know we probably already touched on this, but do you feel as your transition from producer to musician itself was a smooth one? Did you have any?
Honestly, a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna go. I thought people were gonna box me in, but a lot of people, I think more people see me as an artist. Some people don't even know I was a producer now when I meet certain people, which is dope.
Right.
But thank you so much for coming through to the station, coming in to speak with Midday Mimosas.
Thank you all for having me.
And coming to WHBC. We really appreciated you. You've been great today. I've loved this conversation.
Yeah,
It's been lit. So thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you all for having me.
Thank you.
We definitely appreciate you.
We definitely
if you are, oh wait, tomorrow it's on Thursday.
But if you ever come back, don't be shy. Say what's up.
I got y'all.
Come through. What's that? All right, but keep it locked, y'all. We are not just so done yet. This is Midday Mimosas on WHBC 96.3 HD3.
We got